Hey guys, welcome back. Today we've got the Midgard Messer, the Viking. So this is called the Viking, and it's from Midgard Messer. This was loaned to me by Kyle Lamphere, and I know I just did the unboxing. I think it just came out, and I wanted to get this one in the rotation a little bit quicker because there's only 200 of these being made. So if anybody wants one, you need to go and get it, okay? So that's why I try to do them sort of in order that they come, or kind of in a genre, so to speak. I don't know. I don't have a very scientific way of how I do the videos in which order. But I wanted to move this one kind of up the line a little bit so that you had a chance to maybe go buy one if you wanted one. And I'll put a link to Kyle's video down in the description because he goes into a lot of more detail on some stuff. And I think it's really good. I like to look at multiple people's reviews of a knife, a watch, whatever I'm going to buy to make sure that, I like it. I mean, I don't just take one person's opinion other than Jim Skelton. Every time I watch his video, I buy whatever it is that he is talking about, much like the Red Horse Hellraiser production series that I bought while watching his video. Anyway, I digress. Back to the Viking. So, as you know, I like big knives. I can't lie. I pulled out my most famous, my favorite impractical knife, the Phil Harvey Peacemaker, the other day. So I like big knives. This is not as big as that, but this is a big knife, and it's bigger than a lot of other knives that I have. So let's just dive right into it. Closed length is 5.5 inches. We'll let's take that in. Overall length is 9 5/8. The blade length is from the edge of the scale here to the tip, 4.122, with an edge length of 3.97. So almost 4 inches of edge length. Get out of here. This is CPM D2. Let's not get started on the D2 debate. This is CPM D2, not ingot D2 like on the Ontario Rat or any of these ones you find on Amazon for $40-50. Nothing wrong with the $40 and $50 knives. It's a different steel, that's all. Blade thickness on this is just a hair under 1/4 inch. It's 0.235. Weighs in at 12.1 ounces, and the overall thickness is 0.588 minus the clip. And best I can tell, it looks like it runs on phosphor bronze washers, but it is super smooth. And with the weight of the blade, it doesn't take much for it to just drop shut. You get it past the detent, lift it up, give it just a little bump, and off it goes. So watch your fingers, because it's also really sharp. Love the pocket clip. Let's just zoom in because I love the blue. Blue is really kind of one of my colors. Kind of more of a pale blue on this titanium backspacer. It's all titanium frame lock, standard affair. Blue pivot. Engraving of their logo. Again, normal stuff. The anodizing on the pivot, and Kyle talks about this, is not perfect. It has some light areas and some wear maybe, or just it didn't anodize completely. You can see there, this is number 13 of 200. This is some Viking symbol stuff, and if you want to know about Viking symbol stuff and Viking lore and whatnot, hit up Kyle because he is well versed in that culture. So it feels really great in the hand. Like for me, there's no hot spots. The jimping is in a good spot. You can choke up a little bit. I love the profile. It reminds everybody of what? A Praetorian, right? As we do size comparisons, let's just start with a Praetorian tie. This is a TIG, so it's a G10's show side, titanium frame lock, quarter inch, .260 blade, whatever it is, blah, 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 right? So we'll just start with that. I know this video is going to maybe be not so quick and easy, but how can I do this to really show? Because the perspective sometimes is different. This completely eclipses the Praetorian tie. There's just no comparison. Okay? It really, I try not to, yeah. So in overall length, also, we'll put the butt to butt. You can see it's dramatically different. We'll see if I can hold these so it's at the same perspective. So that's pretty much butt to butt right there. It makes the Praetorian look like I don't know. It makes it look small and tiny. So, and the Praetorian is a big knife. By most people's standards, it's huge and they think it's ridiculous and why would you own one? Well, what do you mean own one? I don't want to admit how many I have. So here it is next to our faithful Sharpie. The Chris Reeve Large Sabenza 21. Something I don't use for comparisons too much, but this is a 4-inch blade also. This is the TJ Fisher Cobra. So it is just a little bit shorter. But it still does have that 4-inch blade. So that's very similar size blade, just in a slightly smaller package. And much narrower or shorter, depending on what you want to say, this dimension. But there you have it. Well, because I pulled out the Hellraiser, why not? I just want to give you guys some idea of the massiveness of this Viking. They are made in Germany, and they are still available. And I will put a link not only to Kyle's video on this one, but also a link to where you can buy this knife. Now, here's a knife that kind of makes the Viking look small. I got to be fair, right? This is a pull force. What's the model name of that one? I just am drawing a blank right this second. Sorry. But this is one of 200 and all hand engraved by a gentleman in Spain, aftermarket engraving. I think it's like a 5-something-inch blade. It's almost a foot overall length. It's crazy. So this, yeah. So is the Viking the biggest thing in the world? No. It's the biggest thing in my collection? Well, it's not in my collection, so it doesn't count. But yes, it is a big boy. Yes, it's sharp, and yes, it's freaking amazing and awesome. It does have over travel stop, so that's awesome. Steel lock bar insert. It's just, wow. Nice stonewashed finish on the blade. So it's going to resist the scratches and hide them if you're using it. And Kyle used this for several days, doing cardboard and, cutting down cardboard and all that kind of stuff. I think this is a fantastic knife. I can't buy everything, so I'm trying to be smart and exercise self-control. And I know Kyle, and he likes to flip stuff, so I'm thinking, don't tell him. But I might be able to snag this from him in a couple of weeks or a month when he's tired of it. Okay, so that's my thought, because I'm not going to rush out and buy one. I can't buy everything. I just bought some other stuff. I got TJ building me a custom knife right now. I can't buy everything. This other Pole Force MK1 just came in today, which I did buy. So this is mine, and there will be a video coming out on that soon. But anyway, kind of rambling on now. Go check out Kyle's page if you're not already, number one. His channel, page, whatever. Go check him out. The link in the description. And if you're interested in one of these Vikings from the German company Midgard Messer, there will also be a link down below. It's about $300-ish. It's all in German. I didn't do the conversion. It's in that 300-ish range, which is fantastic. Like, what the hell? So, anyway, thanks for watching. Kind of rambled on just a little bit, so apologize, but you know how it goes. It's my channel. You don't want to watch? Don't watch. But please watch. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. As we try to grow the channel, I would greatly appreciate all of that good stuff. All right? Thanks, guys. We will see you on the next one.